Welcome back, Bobcats. I'm Gavin.
And I'm Tyson.
And get your college caps ready because today we're going to be talking about college.
That's right. We had the opportunity to be part of the first college and career fair.
I thought this program was great. Gave me a lot of opportunities to look at some of the colleges I was thinking about. There were maybe 5 or 6 schools that I was really thinking about going to that were here. So it helped me get a look and ask some questions about what that college could offer me.
What I learned at this career fair is that there's tons of options out there. I was aiming for really high schools, but I do know that there are colleges in this area in Texas that I can lean on if I don't get into my dream school and whatnot. So it's nice knowing that I have options out here, especially after seeing every single one of these colleges in the area.
I think it's a really good opportunity for students to just go to the colleges they want, and just ask them hey, do you have this major? To see if they actually want to go to that college, and if not, there's so many other colleges to look for. I just think it's a really opportunity for all of them.
I couldn't really say if I found what I'm looking for. It would probably take more consideration, but I'd say this is a really great place to find what you're looking for if you have a general idea of what you want.
It's a really good opportunity for anyone, including me, just to find what colleges has their major and who they trust the most. So I think it's a pretty good opportunity for any student.
A couple of the colleges actually gave me a way to apply easier. So some of these schools I'm definitely going to be applying to only because of what I've learned from talking to the people from these colleges. So I think it's great.
Now it's time for interesting facts from Aidan.
Let's see what he has to say.
Hey Elijah, you want to know what I'm thinking about today?
What are you thinking about?
Apparently, there is a solar calendar that was discovered in Turkey that talks about a disaster from 10,000 years ago.
Wow, that's really interesting.
The Göbekli Tepe, or Potbelly Hill, is located in southeastern Turkey. It's one of the oldest settlements in the world, dating back to around 10,000 BC. Many of the prehistoric buildings seen in the settlement involve many T-shaped limestone pillars and the remains of what are believed to be homes. Recent excavations may have revealed one of the oldest solar calendars in the world that may be a memorial to a worldwide disaster. But what disaster was it? Scientists have disagreements over what it may be, but nonetheless, this is a very interesting find that showcases the tenacity of humans even in prehistoric times.
Have you ever wanted to explore your passions and interests? Well, you should sign up for clubs that are happening right now at Salina High School.
S.W.O.R.D started 4 years ago by a small group of friends because they wanted to have a games club, and the name comes from that. They came up with students who occasionally roll dice. And since then, it's sort of diverged from that. We've become more of a Dungeons and Dragons club, but we're trying to return back to its roots. In the first year, we had other games other than D&D commonly played, like Magic the Gathering. We had a bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! But we are trying to move more into some other more classical board games if people wanted to do that. It's a relatively smaller club, although it is growing in numbers. And we've been a bit impacted by the loss of the larger library. Mr. Kaufman's the one who watches over S.W.O.R.D while we're out on our meetings, and he's looking for somebody else to help him in that. My favorite thing about S.W.O.R.D is it's a nice space to de-stress. With where it's positioned in the week, right at the middle, you have something to look forward to. A lot of people in school have a make it to Friday mindset, and S.W.O.R.D can help break that up. Everyone is really friendly in S.W.O.R.D, they're all passionate about what they do, and they're all people I feel comfortable around. S.W.O.R.D is a very low commitment club, so if you just want to go one day and then decide it's not for you, that's fine. And if you just need a space to meet other people who want to play the same games as you, or maybe you already have a friend group that plays the same game and you just need a meeting space, S.W.O.R.D is there for that. S.W.O.R.D Club meets around every Wednesday from the end of school to 5:30.
Welcome back, Bobcats, to the greatest sports segment on the planet. I'm your host, Chase.
And I'm Jacob.
This week we're interviewing my very good friend, Braden Johnson.
He's our kicker for our football team, and he's got a story to tell.
A very unique and interesting story, I might add.
Let's go talk to him.
Hey y'all, my name is Chase Daly.
My name is Braden Johnson.
Braden Johnson is the kicker for our Salina High School football team. In fall of 2022, Braden Johnson was in an e-bike accident. He was rushed to the hospital, and this is his story.
So about 2 years ago, I got into a wreck. I spent weeks in the hospital. I missed football season that year, which was my sophomore year, and I was able to play soccer that year. It helped me get back on the field, get back in athletics, and then everything was fine up until around 2 weeks ago when I was rushed to the hospital for emergency surgery, and I missed the first couple games, but I'll be back to play against Franklin next week on September 20th.
Yes, he will. He was in the hospital for about a couple weeks, and he's here now playing football. So thank you for the interview, Braden. Thank you all for watching. As always, I'm your host, Chase.
And I'm Jacob.
And remember, go Bobcats!
Thanks for watching, Bobcats.
We'll see you next time.
CTV